right, welcome back to King Crochet. So today, first of all, I've got a few projects that are coming up soon that I'm super excited about, and I'm going to share some of those with you. And then we're going to do a little bitty giveaway, not something super huge, but kind of fun, that is related to those new patterns. And then finally, I've got a confession and some unboxing. Okay, so first pattern that's coming is this little cowl. Ooh, super stretchy. So I made this using a 5-pack of DK weight minis, and I super love it, and it's a hairpin lace. So a lot of you probably aren't familiar with hairpin lace. So this is a hairpin lace loom, and I have a couple of videos on how to make hairpin lace and how to add guide yarns to it, and then I just filmed a video showing how I did the joins for this one. So if you are interested in learning hairpin lace, your mini giveaway is that I'm going to give away, I don't know, one, maybe two, I don't know, a couple of these, and the giveaway entry is in the video description. So if you want to win one of these babies, then sign up. This will be a free pattern, and whoever wins these, I'll give you a PDF copy of it too, just because it's nice to do. This is a super great project for scrap yarn. Like I said, I used mini DKs, so like 20-gram balls of DK weight yarn, and I had some left over. So you could definitely do this with scrap yarn, and you don't have to use DK weight if you don't want to. Fingering weight would be great. You just add a few more stitches to the length of your hairpin lace strips. Super easy. I haven't actually even woven in the ends on this. I just really wanted to try it on, and I liked it, so I kept it on. Okay, so this is one that's coming soon. Another one, I made this. This is the redesign of the men's thermal hat. So I just released a month or two ago the redesigned men's thermal gloves, and so I decided to do the hat in multiple sizes as well. I again was using scrap yarn, so I didn't have enough of just two colors or one color, so I made this one stripey. The original pattern is just solid colored, so this one is coming soon. I still need to scale it for a couple of sizes. That is fun. Okay. This one I just finished up a sample for, so this is like a little hand towel with interlocking. So this one's coming soon. Here's the front side and the back side. Very interlocking-y diamonds. So my son helped me with this one. He's so funny because he helped me design the amazing placemats patterns, and I had told him that since he helped draw some of the mazes, I would give him $1 for each pattern I sold. So now he's always asking me if he can design some patterns. So he probably thinks he's going to get paid for that because he helped me draw some diamonds, and he probably will because why not? It's fun. Okay, and then this one is a work in progress that I'm super excited about. So this is interlocking in the round, and it's an octagon. And of course, when I made this, I didn't write down how to do it. So I'm in the process of reconstructing this, and then it's going to be a blanket. So I'm super excited about this one, but it's going to be a little while before I have it filmed because I don't know how to make an octagon-shaped chart without hand drawing it. So there probably won't be a chart for this one, but there will be written directions and a video tutorial. So those are just a few of the things I've got coming up. I have a few other things in the works, but I'm not ready to share them yet. Okay, so projects coming, hairpin lace loom giveaway, and if you don't win, these things are not expensive. You can get one for less than $10 from Amazon or Michael's or Joann's. Some of the local yarn shops will have them, sometimes they don't, but they're not expensive, and usually they even come with a hook. So totally worth it and easy to use. Right, but the giveaway in the description, I think I'll keep it open for like a week. I don't know. When I write up the description, it'll stay on there. Okay, so now my confession. You guys know that my goal this year was to use up my stash yarn, and like on the surface, it looks like I'm doing good. I used up some minis. This is stash yarn left over from the interlocking tiles blanket I did last year. This is stash yarn. But, you know, I start this blanket, I'm like, okay, cool, this is awesome. I'm totally going to make this into like a baby blanket size thing. But I don't have enough stash yarn left, so of course then I have to order more yarn. So I ordered yarn for this. And I think I've actually bought more yarn in the first 3 months of this year than I bought all of last year, or at least ordered it, because I've ordered an advent calendar for Christmas already, pre-ordered it. And then I bought this like monthly thing from Montana Crochet. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She's an indie yarn dyer, and I've never tried her yarn, but I've been following her on Instagram for a while, and I really love her colors. They're always kind of like dark and moody, so I ordered yarn from her that I haven't actually opened yet. So I've got a couple of those. This is the February and March. It started in February and it goes for 9 months. Why February, 9 months? I have no idea. But I've got 2 of these to open up and I've just been waiting to share them with you. So let's do it. Sorry for the crinkly noise. So excited. And super puzzling. People often comment about how her yarn smells. Like, what is so special about the way her yarn smells and what does she do to get it to smell differently? And I've never smelled it before because I've never bought her yarn before. So I'm super curious. Also, she totally got me. I was going to buy just like 1 skein of DK, right? No, they were sold out of the 1 skein packs, so I bought the 2 skein packs and spent even more money. That is so crinkly. Okay. So she is basing each colorway on something, I think Montana-y. Thank you for your order. Oh, that is an interesting smell. It's like a, I don't even know how to describe that. What is that? It's almost like a laundry smell, but it's not like a normal, I have no idea what that smells. It's not bad, it's good, and it's not as strong as I thought it would be from all the comments about the smell. I'm like, well, if everybody's commenting about the smell, it must have like a super strong smell. And it doesn't, it's pleasant. Okay, so this is Montana Crochet Grey Wolf Superwash Merino 115. It just says DK 115. I'm going to assume that's grams and 250 yards. So it's squishy. I was honestly expecting it to be maybe a tiny bit softer, but it's super pretty. It's got these blue stripes going through and the gray. So the theme for this one was Grey Wolf. Hey, got a little fact card. Did you know the Grey Wolf is the largest living wild canine species? That makes sense. They're known to eat almost 20% of their body weight in a single feeding. If I ate 20% of my body weight in a single feeding, I might explode. And each Grey Wolf's howl is like a fingerprint, allowing the pack members and scientists to identify an individual wolf just by sound. How interesting. I didn't know those things. Okay, cool. So this was February, and then I also have March. That just came this week. They seem to be coming right at the end of the month, so I'm sure I'll get April at the end of April, beginning of May. Woo-hoo, pretty. Okay, March Yarn Club North American Moose. Fun facts. Ready? I love facts and random trivia, and I'm super nerdy. So, okay, facts. Moose are the largest animal of the deer species. I didn't even know deer was like its own species, but I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, despite their size and weight, moose are excellent swimmers. They're able to swim for several miles and can even be totally submerged underwater for around 30 seconds. Cool. Now I kind of want to like ride a moose in the water while it's swimming, but I know moose are actually really dangerous, so that would be a bad idea. Okay, moose are herbivores. Their favorite foods come from native willow, aspen, and balsam fir trees. They also munch on aquatic plants from streams and ponds. Who knew? Learned something about the moose. All right, let's open this. Yeah, that has that same smell. I really don't know what that smell is, and it's gonna drive me bonkers. I might have to ask her, like, what she puts on these. It's really weird. So again, Superwash Merino, same weight. Beautiful brown tones. I wouldn't quite say super pretty hand-dyed yarn. And they look pretty with the gray ones. I'm so excited. I'm going to save these all up and then find something wonderful to make with all of them. I'm so excited to see what the next 7 months worth of yarn are. But that also means that I'm getting a lot of yarn, which means I had better start using my stash. Okay, so that's that, and I've got, like I said, 7 more of those coming, so that's a little bit insane. And then, okay, my local yarn shop started doing mystery boxes during COVID, and this is the last box. They're not going to do mystery boxes anymore, which is a little bit sad, and you can totally see my mess, but that's okay. So this is the spring box. It's the last one. So sad. I'm curious to see what's in it. This one also has been sitting at my house for like a month waiting for me to film. I just have not been feeling like getting out the lights and filming stuff, so I've just been putting it off, and I've got bags of stuff just piled up waiting for me to open them. Okay. So we've got the spring mystery box. We've got the sunlight shawl for sad people. Nice. It's a knit pattern. And the Carolina chevron cowl crochet pattern. So we've got some waves going on. Okay, but now the good stuff. Not that patterns aren't good. Obviously I design patterns, so I like patterns, but yeah. Okay. She always finds the funnest things. Okay, first of all, that is gorgeous. This is a, ooh, that's soft too. Merino bamboo silk. The color is Speckled Sunshine. Jada Wu Designs, hand dyed. That's super pretty. 100 grams, 383 yards, so it's like a fingering. And it's beautiful. It is super sunshiny. Like, we all need some sunshine. Spring is here. Ooh, maybe I will use this to make a new wall hanging. You might have noticed that my wall hanging has disappeared. That is because it is actually at this yarn shop. Because it was a commission from her. So that pattern is also coming soon, I think at the end of the month, because it's part of a yarn crawl. Okay, we've got the Naked Bee Orange Blossom Honey Hand Salve. Ooh, that smells good. Orange Blossom Honey with sunflower seed oil, beeswax shade. Ooh, it's smooth too. Okay, that's nice. I like that. All right. Ooh, chocolate something amatler. I don't know. 70% cocoa, orange and cocoa. Ooh, I like the tin. It's pretty. And I'm not going to open it up yet, but I've got some orange chocolates, which you cannot go wrong with. Chocolate. And then finally, ooh, as I drop stuff on the ground. Okay. Those are such pretty little stitch markers. Aren't those so cute? And look, they're even for crocheters because you can unhook them. Unlike just knit ones that are just circles. So yay. And a shawl pin. Very nice. Awesome. I love those stitch markers. Those are so cute. Super cute. Okay. I wonder who made those. Let's see. It doesn't say. All right, so that is my last mystery box from A Little Nitty. So that is kind of sad, but I've got some goodies, some new yarn. If you've got any ideas for what I should make out of my new yarn, I'd love to hear them. Oh, what else I got? I knew there was more. All right. 3 more things to open. It's endless. All right. So this one... I'm super curious about. Okay, so this is a silk linen blend. So I'm gonna come up with like a summertime top, I think, to make with these. So Anzula Yarns, they have a whole bunch of different fibers, and they offered to send me some yarn to try out. And I told them that I am interested in different fiber types, and I wanted to do like a blog series on different fiber types. So they sent me this yarn, and I'm curious to try it out because I've never actually made anything with linen. So this is, like I said, a silk linen blend. Okay, so I've got 3 of these in this darker blue gray and 1 of these in purple. So kind of a little bit of color pop that we can add in there. So yeah, I'm curious. The purple, I don't know if it's just the different dye or if it's just wound tighter, but the purple is much softer than the blue, so that's a little bit interesting. Not sure what's going on there. But the blue is also definitely curled up tighter, so it might just be that it's wound more tightly. Okay, so I got these goodies. And then last 2. I'm super excited about these. I don't know which one came first, actually. I guess I can look. It says they were shipped a day apart, but they definitely didn't arrive a day apart, so I don't know. All right, so I canceled my regular Knit Crate subscription, but while I was on their website, I noticed that they have these Learn to Dye kits. So I ordered it. It's like a 3-part series, so you get one each month for 3 months. But because I ordered it right at the end of a month, my first 2 boxes basically came together. And they're not really cheap. They're like $40 each. But let's see what they come with. And then I knew that I was gonna need a few more supplies, so I stopped by my local Goodwill and I picked up a pot and some measuring spoons and stuff. Like I just spent maybe a total of $20 more on other stuff. And apparently dyes are like not good to breathe in, right? Surprise. So people actually wear like respirators. For me, I'm just gonna wear a regular mask because. Oh, this is level 2. I should open the other one first. Level 1 box. Wait, that says level 2. Oh, that's a level 2 sneak peek. Haha, just kidding. It was upside down. So this first one is level 1. So I got a little booklet, level 1, how to dye semi-solid. So I've got a bunch of info, how to make it, and I think they also have some video tutorials as well. So I will read through that later. And then what we've got in here, so I've got, ooh, something spilt. Yikes. Okay, and this is coming apart. So I've got 2 hanks of yarn. I don't know if you can hear that. It's like, it sounds like salt crystals. I think it's citric acid. Because these are acid dyes, which are apparently good for natural fibers, so wool, cotton, whatever, but not so much for acrylic or man-made fibers. Okay, so this is a mess. 2 skeins of worsted weight yarn, this bag of citric acid that is not sealed properly, so you know that's a little bit of a minus for the Knit Crate kit. Hopefully that's just me and not how they give it to everybody, because that is a mess. It's like all over my fingers. Okay. So we've got 2 things of yarn, citric acid. They give you a pair of gloves because again, dye not actually so good for human people. And then I got 3 jars of acid dye. So this is a powder, Jacquard acid dyes. This is a brilliant blue, fire red, and bright yellow, and they're not full. I don't know if they're normally full, but it's only like half full of powder, so yeah, I'm not sure how full they normally come because I've never bought acid dyes before. Okay, so that is what is in the kit. I'm not going to put the yarn back in there because it's going to get covered in dye again. Alright, so that's kit 1, dyeing semi-solid yarn. And then kit 2 is doing variegated yarn. So again, I've got a little booklet, everything I need. And I think they reuse like the citric acid and stuff from level 1. So in this one, what they gave me is 1 skein of yarn, which is kind of a bummer, like 2 would have been better. And this feels like fingering weight. Oh, this says I should have 2 skeins, so I might have to contact them because I only have 1. So I will be letting Knit Crate know that I'm missing a thing of yarn. Okay, then I got some wooden sticks. I'm assuming that's for stirring or something. Zip ties. Oh, I also got a couple of zip ties in the first kit. More gloves, 2 squeezy bottles, and then I have 3 new colors of acid dye. I've got gunmetal, chestnut, and Aztec gold. So we'll see what we make out of that. All right, so that's 2. And then I've got 1 more kit that should be on its way. I think this month it just renewed, so we'll see what comes in that one. This yarn also not nearly as soft as the first one. and it has little bits of stuff in it. So I'm not sure what is going on with this. It's a little weird. I mean, it's still like, it just feels like wool. It's wool. All right, so now I'm done opening all the bags. There's so much stuff going on, and I will definitely, once I figure out what I'm doing, try out these dyes and let you see how that goes. I'm super excited to try it. I've always wanted to try dyeing yarn. I don't have the time or the space to actually like become an indie yarn dyer, but I think it'll be really fun to try out. So that is what's new with me. Don't forget to sign up for the giveaway if you're interested in winning a hairpin lace loom, and happy